Are you a new voter? Or maybe it's been a while since you last voted. Watch this short video to prepare yourself and know what to expect on Election Day. When you enter the polling location, you will be asked to complete an application to vote. The application to vote is a simple form that asks for your name, date of birth, address, and a signature certifying that you are a registered and qualified elector. After you complete the application to vote, an election inspector will ask you for a photo ID. The following types of current photo ID may be used: driver's license or personal identification card issued by Michigan or another state, federal or state government issued photo ID, U.S. passport, military identification card with photo, student identification with photo from a high school or an accredited institution of higher education, tribal identification card with photo. If you do not have a valid photo ID with you at the polls, you may still vote under Michigan election law, which allows voters without valid photo ID to sign a separate affidavit attesting to their identity and not being in possession of photo ID. After completion of the affidavit, the voter moves through the rest of the process the same way as voters with photo ID. If your polling location uses the electronic poll book, an election inspector will swipe your driver's license or type your name into the laptop to find your voter record. They will then verify the information on file is the same as what you provided on the application to vote. If your registration information is not correct, the election inspector will take the necessary steps to help you correct any errors and verify your eligibility for a ballot. Once your information has been verified, the election inspector will enter the ballot number into the e-poll book. This marks your name off the list and assists the election inspectors in their end-of-the-night accounting. The election inspector will then complete the inspector-only portion of the application to vote, indicating your ballot number and voter number. The inspector will give you the ballot in a secrecy sleeve with the application to vote when a booth is available and provide you with brief instructions on how to properly mark the ballot. To properly mark a ballot, you must darken in the ovals or boxes depending on what type of ballot your county uses. Remember to only vote for the number of candidates allowed for each office and always check to see if the ballot has a back side. If you make a mistake, simply ask an election inspector for a new ballot. After you have finished marking your ballot, take the ballot to the tabulator. An election inspector should be waiting for you between the voting booths and the tabulator. The election inspector is trained to be at least 10 feet from the tabulator when possible to ensure voter privacy. The inspector will verify that the ballot number you have is the same ballot number you are given. Then they will remove the ballot stub, which removes the ballot number from your ballot so no one will know whose ballot it was after tabulation, and instruct you to insert the ballot into the tabulator. The tabulator is programmed to not only tally your votes, but also to tell you if you made a mistake. If the tabulator rejects your ballot, an election inspector will assist you and explain how you can correct any errors. Once the tabulator has accepted your ballot, the process is complete and you have officially cast your vote.